Good morning. Time to make the coffee. Today's flavor is maple walnut. And I had to dig out my old coffee maker because the new one is broken. So this one had broken too. I ended up gluing it together, but I didn't want to use it all the time because of the glue. Although the glue isn't really touching the coffee, it's just holding the lid on. But still, so I had to get a new coffee maker. That's a couple in a year. No, couple years. Anyway, I will not be buying a Chefman again because they just are not lasting. I expect at least 5 years out of a coffee maker, more if possible. And I have a broken Keurig, I have this one, and I have the other Chefman, but I think I'm going to use these two Chefmans just for parts and see if I can't make one decent coffee maker out of it. But in the meantime, I need a coffee maker. So I went ahead and ordered one from Amazon. Not a real expensive one. It was like $45. So I'm okay with that, and I hope this one lasts a little longer. The one I ordered can make both iced coffee and hot coffee, and it also uses coffee pods as well as loose coffee. So it pretty much does everything that I want it to do. I do have a different iced coffee maker, but that one only uses ground coffee. So, and it's not summer anyway, so I figured for the same price I might as well get one that does everything. So the Keurig ones, the single serve, are anywhere from $79 to $99, and I don't want to spend that much on a coffee maker. I still have my old Keurig coffee maker, but it's the big model, and it's just too big for this little area that I have for my coffee bar. So that's why I get the single serve one, and really now I only drink 1 cup of coffee a day, so I don't need a multiple cup coffee maker. So okay, let's give this a try. Oh, I got coffee grounds going around in there again. All right, cheers. Pretty good. So today, it's only going to be around 51 degrees, and it's overcast and cloudy, and it's like 41 now. So I probably won't be doing anything in the outside garden. I'll wait for a nicer day. So hopefully those are coming around the corner. So okay, I'm going to enjoy this coffee, and I will meet you at the budget book. Okay, here we are back at the budget book. So yesterday I did not spend any money. So that's good. That's 5 days in a row I didn't spend anything. But I did spend some money today. I had to get a coffee maker because mine isn't working again. I know this morning the one that I used was my old one, the one before I got before this one. This is getting confusing. But like I said, I had to glue it, and it's only a temporary fix. So I went ahead and bought another coffee maker, and I'm hoping that this one lasts a little longer. So anyway, that is my update for my low no spend. There's certain things that I use all the time that if they break, I want to replace them sooner rather than later. So that includes my coffee maker, anything that I use all the time to cook with, like my microwave, toaster oven, because I don't really use my big oven. It takes too much electricity, and I store my bakeware in there. The only time I use that is when the family comes over for holidays. Then I use my big oven. Otherwise, I never do. So I like using my toaster oven or the microwave that I bought that is also a convection oven. So I like using smaller appliances for things like that. There's just certain things that I like to have on hand. So I would rather do without new clothes or new shoes. You know, those are things I have plenty of and I don't need any more of those. And I would rather use the money to buy useful things for myself. Even with the garden, that is something that will provide me with food, and eventually I'll get it set up so that it'll be easy enough for me to keep it up. So, as you all know, that's what I'm working on now. And then I'm planning on getting back to my downsizing and those things after I get my garden set up. So hopefully I'll have time to do all that this summer, since I'll be home more and taking more staycations rather than vacations. Because I know a lot of people like to travel, especially once they retire. I'm not one of those people. I would rather just stay home and relax, hang out with my dogs, my family, and that to me is all I need. So, okay, I'm going to my daughter's for breakfast this morning and hang out with her a little bit. So I'll be back later, early this afternoon. No gardening today. The weather is not that great. So I'll be doing inside things. All right, well, I just got home from my daughter's a little while ago, so it's dinner time. Nothing much going on today. I didn't do any gardening, didn't do any decluttering or cleaning, so this is going to be a short video. And I don't even know, I didn't know what I was going to make for dinner, but I have some potatoes that are starting to chit. So I cooked a couple of extra baked potatoes yesterday. That's what I had for dinner. So they're cold and I just cut them up and put some complete seasoning on them. You can get this at Dollar Tree or I think just about anywhere. So I put that on there. You can put anything in here. If you have extra produce, peppers, onions, whatever you have. But I'm keeping this very simple, and my daughter gave me these huge eggs. They're really big. So her chickens are laying a lot of eggs now that the days are getting longer, and they let their chickens free range. So yep, I get some really good eggs. And for Easter this year, I'm going to make some nice deviled eggs out of a dozen of the eggs. So I just have some leftover butter that I want to use up. Use whatever butter you like. This happens to be dairy butter. Aldi's had this on sale during the Christmas holiday, so I stocked up. And then I'm going to also add some olive oil to it, because the combination of the two is delicious and it makes some really nice fried potatoes. So a little bit of olive oil, not too greasy. I bought these on Amazon and I thought I was going to use these on my oil bottles, but they didn't fit on all of them. So these are actually pour measures for alcohol, but they're great on these bigger bottles. And I also put my Torani in one of those salad bottles from, was it Gerard's? And it fits on there. So I have one at my coffee bar too. But it came in a big package of, I can't remember, like 10 or 20 of them. So that's what I'm repurposing it for. So I'm going to also add some of this Mexican style cheese. So that's what I'm having for dinner tonight. I don't feel like having a salad. A salad would go really well with this, but it's cold, and I'm cold. I mean, it's not real cold out, but I noticed that in my house, when the temperature is around 50 degrees or, you know, in that range, my furnace doesn't come on very often. It does when it's really cold, but it's kind of an in-between temperature. So I always find the house feels damp. It isn't, but it just feels that way. So, okay, I'll be back in a couple minutes and show you my dinner. It's nothing epic, and we'll wrap things up. Okay, well, while dinner is cooking, I just wanted to show you my little coffee bar bottle. And I really like these bottles. I save them whenever the Gerard's dressing is empty. And then this is the pourer. And it fits really nicely on there. So, saving some jars that you like the shape of or the size of, I think is always a good idea. I'm going to get back to my dinner. It's done, and I'm having breakfast for dinner. I could have some toast with this, with jelly and whatever, but this is plenty for me. So I put a little bit of the shredded cheese on there, and the potatoes and the eggs, 2 eggs. So today was one of those days where I talked about, I don't know, in a previous video, that I just did what I wanted to do today. I didn't do anything that I didn't feel like doing. So that worked for me today, and I hope you guys do that sometimes too. Just to relax. I mean, some people think if you don't do something all the time, it's a waste of a day, but I don't feel that way. I think everybody needs to have days once a week, once every other week, a couple times a week, you know, however many days you want. As long as you get most of your things done most of the time, that's what counts. So I could have a salad with this. I could have some broccoli, but I really don't feel like having any vegetables. I just want something warm and comforting. So this is just a short video. I just popped on to say hello and share a couple of the things that I'm doing, like with the coffee pot and you know, that sort of stuff. So if you have any good ideas, put it in the comments below, and we'll have a conversation. So that's all I have for you today, my friends. I want to wish you abundant blessings. I love you guys. Be good to yourself. Be good to others. God bless you. And I'll see you next time. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, comment, and like. Thanks for watching.